Hey everybody, it's Chugga Conroy. Welcome back to more EarthBound. Last time, we crossed the peaceful Valley of Rest. Peaceful Rest Valley. This time, we find ourselves surrounded by the happy village. Welcome to Happy Village. I am just so overcome by its sheer immensity that I had to talk that way. This time, we are exploring the village. Well, I'm a very happy person. I accept this place. One day, Mr. Carpenter received a revelation. He now speaks the real truth. Excuse me, tourist. I'm collecting donations to help protect the world from contaminants. Donate whatever you can. I'll be your shadow then. She does not leave you alone until you give her something. I have had her get me stuck in places for long periods of time. It kind of stinks. Excuse me, tourist. Sure. I will donate $1. Your good deed will be rewarded. Every dollar counts. Want to give you a postcard, but you can't accept. Oh. Well, that makes my random act of kindness a little bit. Fine, I'll eat the burger. I could go call the Escargot Express, but I don't want to interrupt what we're doing right now because it's not good for the sake of the viewing experience. Neither is taking you out of the experience by mentioning that there is a viewing experience. I'll take my postcard. Nescott, picture postcard. Go ahead and be happy. Fine, we'll do that. Not really horrible, but the scene in the front doesn't make you want to go there. You felt sad and empty. Some postcard there, girl. And because no town can just be a peaceful place, not even if it's called a Happy Village, we have a new enemy, the Insane Cultist. These guys were not wearing fuzzy nightcaps in the Japanese version, but instead were just straight up wearing sheets like their field sprites. Not only that, but had the letters HH imprinted on their foreheads. I understand why they changed it. The Insane Cultists are very weak enemies. They are the designated grinding fodder. Their pain attack seems to always do 3 or 4 damage no matter what level I am when I get here. They don't have a lot of health. They call for help a lot. I don't ever feel overwhelmed by them though. I bash them until they turn back to normal and it's pretty easy. You can easily get a huge bunch of them together in one battle to have a really good experience grinding fest, and I can see that you respawn very easily. That's kind of funny. Ooh, bro, is this your house? You're blending with it so well, man. Mr. Carpenter's communications with the divine, so he's able to deliver inspired messages. Oh, he communicates with the divine. He's not communicator with the divine. Man, I'm spacing out. I'm not sure. Boing! Friends in Valley Behind Threed. Ding ding! Uh-huh. Meager Livin' Farm. Lodgings available. I like that name, Meager Livin' Farm. I was gonna go talk to that guy, but can we really ignore the blue cow in the room? I'm just a plain old cow, but Mr. Carpenter's messages always move me. Psst, 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 psst. That overweight kid helped me. We kidnapped Paula. You know, she's hidden in a mountain cabin. Oh, now I've done it. I thought you were one of us. You know, I was joking. Just forget about this. We've been given the hint that we need. Now let us get ready by visiting the Meager Livin' Farms. We're all like one big happy family here in Happy Village. Basically, our policy is to only allow family members to stay here in the village. However, if you're interested in learning about happyism, we may make an exception and let you stay for $50. Very well. Be sure to do your blue chant before bedtime. I don't know about you, but expecting to get a message from Paula when I went to sleep and not getting one after that guy said that. That's unsettling. I felt that way the first time that I ever had that happen in that particular order. What about you? Mr. Carpenter wants a girl. No, I don't mean like that. I meant he's looking for a girl who can be the high priestess of happyism. I heard he's already got her. That explains a lot of this. Oh, this guy. This guy's here to brighten up our day. When I painted everything blue, as Mr. Carpenter said, my wife, who had run out of me, returned home. At least somebody's got a happy life in all this. This is the healer that you want to talk to if you have a mushroom in your head. He will buy it for 50 bucks. He heals various other status ailments that we don't know much of anything about. To heal pretty much anything else, you want to talk to the doctor for him to examine you. We don't have any status ailments, so we're not going to do that. Can't believe we've gone this long without having to really go over the hospital. Usually I do that on my first visit to Tucson. Insane Cultists, if there's anything else that I have to say about them, it is that, just like the Territorial Oak, they have a 1 in 128 chance of dropping a PSI Caramel, and I've already gone over what that does. I didn't get it that time, however. 353 experience is very reasonable for how they don't hit hard at all. Blue, blue. I wish for everything in this world to become blue. I think that those who paint everything, who won't paint everything blue are opposed to peace. I want them all to listen, even if it requires kicking their butts. This is oddly dark. I remember as a kid I thought this place was very soothing, and I took a nap to this music at one time, but I don't know how I didn't find this creepy. I didn't find Lavender Town particularly creepy, and it was one of those things that got creepier as I got older. Maybe that's it. We trust you. Feel free to shop here. What would you like to buy? These are interesting. So you can buy bananas. These are health recovery items, but fresh eggs are something else. If you can carry them. Eat it, picture postcard. You'll never make me feel sad and empty ever again. I don't know how I could possibly feel empty with how my inventory will just never stop being full. You are free to pay whatever you want for these items. I think it said that item was 12 bucks, so we'll pay that. We have a guy watching us. And if you don't pay enough and then you talk to him, he will fight you. The thing about him is that if you beat him in battle, he permanently dies, and I don't want to do that. I'd rather keep him around. I heard many footprints exist deep down in the East Cave. People call that place Lilliput Steps, and it makes them feel uneasy. Well, footprints deep in caves seem to be kind of my thing. There's a place ahead that can't be painted blue. It's a strange and anti-blue place. I can't stop thinking about it. I can't even go near that place. I don't think we want to do that. That's just plain creepy. I don't think I want to go there yet. I think we better deal with whoever this Carpenter is who's got Paula. Information on the back of refreshing herbs reads as follows. If you catch a cold, if you're ill, if you can't seem to heal, if you're poisoned, if you're depressed, a refreshing herb is the real deal. I know, seems pretty iffy, but you should give it a try. We'll see what they have for sale. Cold remedy, you know? Refreshing herbs are only a little bit better. They heal brain shock, and they heal crying, which we haven't seen yet. Croissant we've already gone over. Skip sandwich, lucky sandwich, can of fruit juice, cup of coffee. Nothing too special. That's it. I'm calling the Escargot Express right this instant before this gets any worse. If you're at all curious about about your town map, you can't see Happy Happy Village on the town map. I don't... so we're not gonna... No, I did not mean it. Actually, no, wait, never mind. That's exactly what I meant to do. I was talking about the town map, and it caused my brain to shift gears. Let's call Dad just to be on the safe side. I'm still pretty far from a level that's 5 Insane Cultists. And let's call Mom. We haven't done that in a little while either. Ness? Don't say a word. You're giving me the same patronizing speech you gave me before. I can't believe the only parent who loves me is the one who's never around. Take the pencil eraser. We don't need it for a while. This is why I wanted to free up inventory space. The Sandlot Bat is a better item. So good, in fact, when you're gonna hit people with this, you're gonna be killing them, Smalls. The Fry Pan cannot be equipped by Ness. Copper Bracelet we already got all the way back in Tucson, so we're ahead of the game on one front. The Holmes Hat is not as good as the Hard Hat, so we're ahead of the game on 2 fronts. And the Ribbon, you can't equip to Ness either. That was 1 behind the game, 1 neutral, 2 ahead of the games, and 1 neutral. That adds up to +1 ahead of game. And you are good to sell your Mr. Baseball cap. After all it's done for you, you monster. It's time to retire it. Nobody else can equip this, and it's now obsolete. Sells for $99, so we are still seeing benefits from all the exploration we did all the way back on our first day on this grand adventure. The Travel Charm, I think I'll hold on to. The Bomb I'll hold on to. Oh, This is different. We have been doing a little bit of walking around and our fresh egg is now hatched into a chick. It sells for the exact same amount that you bought it for. However, you can choose to pay $0 and sell it for a lot. Hello, it's your dad. You're not my dad. You've been out there for a long time now. It may be none of my business, but this is why I play exclusively with restore points, because every playthrough, it never fails to make me laugh whenever that text box comes up and it's like, hello, it's your dad. It'll pop up after like fighting a runaway dog with their sprite still on screen. It always leads to the funniest scenarios, and it's great. Do you think it'd be a good idea if I took a break? No! I see. Well, it doesn't make me happy, but I understand the point, your point about the fate of the world being at stake. Click, beep. There's nothing else in particular I want to get rid of. It's a sad, sad day when having 2 freed up inventory spaces feels like a massive weight off my shoulders. For the time, though, I want to walk around a little bit, and if I fight Insane Cultists along the way, just like this one, so be it. I got 5 of them to spawn by just bashing forest. It only said D because I killed E first. 1,700 experience, got a level up, easily. Though not as spectacular of a level up as what we saw before. Once the chirpin turns to an awooga, you know that you now have yourself a full-fledged chicken. A real live chicken. Don't eat it, please. Ow! I've always wondered how many item descriptions are great that I've never seen, just because I don't hit help on every single item. If you go and sell a chicken, it sells for $110. The fact that you can stock up on fresh eggs for free, walk around for a little bit, grind up on Insane Cultists, be in no danger of dying, and sell these chickens for $110 a pop. This is an excellent spot if you feel like you're behind on levels or if you feel like things have been a little bit tough lately. This is almost too good of a grinding spot, and I feel a little bit cheap abusing it, so I'm not going to use it any more than I already have. Just wanted to demonstrate to you how Happy Village, you know, even if it is a creepy place taken over by cultists who will shun you for not believing in their religion, that doesn't mean it's a horrible place. We got nothing else to see around town. We've seen all of the services. We've met most of the people. We haven't met you. You want to talk to Mr. Carpenter directly? You must think you're pretty important, and boy, do you have a lot of nerve. You deserve to be struck by lightning. I've heard tales of a faraway place where your house gets struck by lightning if you don't agree with people's opinions. Look at this. Blue. Oh, you'd like to be one of us? Then give up what you're doing and go meet Mr. Carpenter as soon as possible. You have to find the right ones. They walk differently from the not-so-right ones. These will say that there is no response if you try talking to them. What's really funny about these, though, is the way that they managed to have this many characters on screen, despite the fact that there's been loads of slowdown whenever you have, say, 6 attack slugs on screen before. These guys are not NPCs. They are background objects. Do you want proof of that? There's no response. It does not say no problem here, or it doesn't say who are you talking to. If you check this present, and the presents are background objects. They set every single background object in this room to say that text. Kinda funny. Blue. What? I'm blocking you. Okay, I'll move out of your way. You know, for freaky cultists that are taking over this area, you guys are all pretty friendly. I'll move out of your way. Go quickly. Blue. I'll stand somewhere else. Nothing. That one was a red herring. Blue. What, are you saying I'm only capable of walking in place? That's not true, see? Green. Oops, that's not it. I'm still new at this. A skip sandwich. You know, you want to move fast in a maze full of enemies. Blue. I'm trying to learn how to whistle. I heard that whistling makes one smile. I'll practice over there. I have heard this line quoted possibly more than any other line in all of EarthBound. People say that in conversation all the time, and I have friends that say that, and they're not even that big of fans. Blue. You strange unmasked fellow, don't go to heaven! If you are thinking that is lame 90s Nintendo of America censorship, have I got news for you. It's not. In the Japanese version, he actually says don't go to heaven. There is no go to hell line in any official localization of this game. That's kind of funny, because I believed that myself, even up to a few years ago, and it was actually you guys in the comments in my very earliest days of making videos who told me that wasn't the case. It's kind of a fond memory, and it shows just like, you know, how you're never truly done learning things about even your favorite games. You're seeing right here what I was talking about before, that if you just kind of bash them, or heck, even defend whenever you're down to 1, they will call for help about— ooh, smash! That was good. They will call for help, and you can get loads of experience. Utilized a paint attack. How artistic. 1,400 experience. And we got PSI Flash. I haven't even gotten a chance to show what Paralysis does yet. I haven't forgotten, I'm just kind of saving it for an opportune moment. Blue, blue. You can't be happy unless you know happyism. Blue, blue. This should wake you up. Arrgh! That should wake you up. Permadeath and everything. Ouch. What do you say, last one? Blue, blue. Those who aren't believers must not be good. To eternity with you! Hey, same to you, buddy. I'm actually curious if any of these say anything different. I've never talked to any of the insane cultists that are beyond that point. And if it were me designing a game, I would totally make one of these guys say something. You look a little different. No? Anyone who looked remotely out of place to me doesn't have anything to say. If there is anybody that I missed, I'd like to know, because I'm willing to bet that there's gotta be at least one that I've never talked to. Things are getting bluer and bluer, though. I screamed, because I didn't know what else to do. And he does it again, too! You don't get out much, do ya? We go on, he doesn't do anything to stop us. And here we are. There's that statue unearthed in Onett. Thanks for coming. I've been waiting for you. I need your assistance to help make the world blue and change it into a happy and peaceful society. Would you be my right-hand assistant? No! If you don't want to be my right hand, my left would have been just fine. Just kidding! Your existence is a problem for me and my religion. Defy me, and I'll end your pitiful game! He wasn't kidding. Nah, all he did was just teleport us next to the blue cow. You got moved here because you gave Mr. Carpenter some lip! Getting struck by lightning, best decision of my entire life. Well, that is all of Happy Village. We've heard that Paul is being held in the mountain cabin, and that is seemingly the one that we passed by in Peaceful Rest Valley. Next time on EarthBound, we head back to Peaceful Rest Valley, try to find a way to that cabin. We were unable to stop Mr. Carpenter, but maybe we can at least save Paula. See you guys then.